Welcome back to the O Show. Everything crypto and NFTs every day. And meme coins are going absolutely insane, as well as meme coin stonks. Yep, you heard that correctly. Meme coin stocks are pumping again. We are in our January of 2021 vibes. We talked about it yesterday. And as always, I have to be a Debbie Downer. Did you take profit? Did you take profit? I don't care what you guys trade. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it is a Liger coin. I don't care if it is a monkey and a cat coin. I don't care if it is an onion coin. Chapow! Shout out to Tom Crown. You need to take profit. That doesn't mean selling your entire stock. My nose is itching. My hair is dusty. But we have to talk about it because last night or earlier today, Coinbase went down. I think GME was halted trading 9 times yesterday. Like, what is happening? What is happening? And shout out to SquidGrow. This entire episode is going to be dedicated to why decentralized exchanges matter and why crypto matters. And once SilentSwap from SquidGrow drops, that's all you'll ever need. But this is why we do what we do, is I like to come on and I like to talk about what is happening with the markets. Because a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people do not understand. And one of the coolest things I'm seeing is TikTok was kind of falling a little bit behind because we've had this crazy Solana meme coin season, and I haven't seen TikTok popping up in that aspect. And that was kind of, I was like, okay, don't y'all want to make money? But that's okay, because now when I'm making the videos about GME and AMC, those are going viral. The one from yesterday got 196,000 views. I'm gaining a lot of followers and I'm getting a lot of people asking questions. Wendy, how do I self-custody my Bitcoin? How do I use a DEX? What is crypto? What is decentralization? And that's why I do what I do. I am here to provide you entertainment and education on why these things matter. And also to bring awareness to how predatory traditional finance is. Because even though they say they're halting trading, there's people making backdoor deals behind the scenes. The rich people still have access to things through different entities and different things. Anyways, let's go and get straight into it. Strongly suggest shorting Tesla. You know what? If you want to short Tesla, you can do that. I don't mind. I'm happy for you. But shout out to the 126 concurrent viewers on YouTube. We are just getting started. And to the 80 plus on TikTok. Make sure you guys smash a like and you share this. When you hit the like, it helps me. It helps support the channel. I make that monetization money. I get to grift ethically on that monetization, baby. Woo! Shout out to Keeter, to Mr. R, to Alexandra, to Mr. Mo, and of course to Alpha Gamer, and to the SquidGrow Army. WendyO coin. I will never launch a coin. Never launch a coin. Okay? Never launch a coin, and I will never DM you. But let's get into it. Let's get into it because I'm excited. All right. So this was from yesterday about Coinbase. So Coinbase resumes operations after 3-hour outage. Some users still experiencing a downgrade service, the exchange said. Oh, my things are being a little bit cuckoo over here. Yeah, so basically what happened is people were not able to withdraw or to send crypto back and forth. And the significance of this means that there's a lot of volume. There's a lot of market activity happening. Anytime Coinbase goes down, because it is a centralized exchange. Yes, Coinbase does have decentralized services. I believe they have a Web3 wallet and all of those types of things. We got a ref link for Coinbase down below too, if y'all want to grift with me ethically. But they're a centralized service. So their servers will go down. They get overloaded. That happens. And that's why decentralization matters. Because a decentralized exchange, a very notable one, Uniswap and SilentSwap once it launches, those don't go down. Those are decentralized. You cannot halt those trades. And again, the impact of Coinbase going down to me is incredibly bullish because that means people are scrambling to trade crypto because they can't do it with stocks. That means that more people are using the exchange than they normally would. And this is why we get an outage. This is bullish. This is positive. And if you're somebody who's like, oh my gosh, I didn't get in the market early enough, I've missed out on X, Y, and Z, this is your time. I am telling you, if you feel like you missed out, now is your chance to enter the market, if that makes sense for your risk tolerance. So I don't want to hear later on, I missed this, I missed that, because I'm giving you the alpha. I am putting this into your mind. You should do your due diligence and consider entering into the market after you've done your due diligence. Okay? This is what we want to do. We love it. We're here for it. Now, let's talk about what's going on. CNBC. GameStop shares surge 40% as meme stock craze returns. And now, before we get into this too much, why do we think we're seeing a surge in meme coin stocks? Or excuse me, in meme stocks? I kind of feel like people are tired of it. And yes, there's people doing deals behind the scenes. Doesn't matter. There always is. There's always stuff happening we don't know about. But I just feel like Americans are tired. And to me, this is a peaceful protest. This is Americans and people that are trading these stocks coming together and saying, you know what? We're not happy with the current situation. This is how we're going to protest. And another great way to protest silently is to buy Bitcoin, is to study Bitcoin. Because what that does, even if you don't buy Bitcoin, when you study it, it puts brand new ideas in your mind that you might not have thought about. It forces you to expand your current state of knowledge. And that's so cool, because nobody could ever take the knowledge away from you that you've learned, that you've self-taught yourself. And that's the power of Bitcoin. That's one of the reasons why I rock with Bitcoin. And while these movements, the crypto movement, the GME movement, the AMC movement, Bitcoin movement, why it is all essentially connected in some way. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's super important. So let's get into it. So yesterday, GME and AMC closed 74% and 78%. The GME trading was halted 9 times yesterday. 9 times. GME was halted 9 times because the markets were too volatile, because traditional markets don't see a 74% pump and a 78% pump, because Wall Street is getting absolutely knocked the F out. And that is wonderful. These people are buying houses, they're buying property. They are the ones that are screwing with the money supply along with the public servants. And someone on TikTok just said GME is now halted again. If this was a crypto asset, it wouldn't be halted. And maybe they're just going to go ahead and utilize RWA technology, which is simply an NFT, to tokenize these stonks so that you can go ahead and trade them on decentralized markets. But the public servants might not let that happen. But I just want you to think about it a little bit. People are making money. People are counter trading the wealthy, the Wall Street, the hedge funds, the elites. And the public servants came in and said, no, you don't get to make money. They are taking from the poor and giving to the rich. They are protecting the rich in this. And again, it's not rich versus poor, but the reason why I'm explaining it that way is so everybody can kind of understand. We're getting people with special privileges coming into the market that are out trading you and absolutely wrecking you. Now today, GME was up 90% in pre-market trading, and it hit $80. It actually hit $69 prior to it, one of the first times. So when it hit $80, it gave the market cap over $20 billion. $20 billion. Yep, somebody says it didn't let me buy more. And this is why we crypto. This is why I'm telling you TikTok. If you do not, most of you know how to use MetaMask. Phantom Wallet is extremely similar, but for Solana. Learn how to use it. Learn how to practice good OPSEC. I've got multiple videos, and start paying attention to what's happening in decentralized economies, because you will not be able to get shut down that way. Yes, Solana is a bit slow. Sometimes the network gets clogged up, but it's not getting halted by the elites protecting the rich people. GME is also up 70% today. It's up around 600% in 3 weeks. And GameStop is now officially one of the 500 largest public companies in the U.S. AMC pumped 120% pre-market, and both GME and AMC added another $14.5 billion of market cap today. Short sellers of GME and AMC are now down $3.5 billion. Stick it to the man. Stick it to their pocketbooks. Other meme stocks like BlackBerry and Koss also saw huge gains in pre-market. Shout out to everybody who had a BlackBerry. I couldn't afford one. I was too poor. AMC, BlackBerry, and Koss, KOSS, were some of the other meme stocks that pumped during the January 2021 GameStop hype. Now, GameStop memes are taking over Solana as Pump.Fun sets records. If you don't know what Pump.Fun is, it is a degenerate place for degenerates where people are making all of these insane meme coins and trading them. It is just ridiculous. But I am just here for it. I am here for all of it. Yep. GameStop meme coins are taking over Solana as Pump.Fun sets records. This is GME USD. This is a meme coin that is over on Solana. You guys can use Dex Screener. Market cap is currently 86 million. But the cool thing about this, which I love, and I want to show you guys something TikTok can't see. Go to Dex Screener and you can see the buys and the sells. It's all transparent. All transparent. TradFi could never, because then you would see the buys and sells that they're doing and them dumping on you and them participating possibly in illegal behavior. Shout out to the 130 plus on TikTok right now. And shout out to the 200 plus on YouTube. This is wild, though. This is wild. So this is GME. They actually launched a while back, January of 2024, but this thing is pumping again because of the narrative. So anybody who is accumulating here, shout out to you. I would not touch this probably because everybody that's bought here is going to be dumping on you. But I told you, the meme coins are going to continue to go absolutely insane. They will. 14,500 meme coins were launched on Sunday. 7,400 were created on Monday. And the Pump.Fun team asked Keith Gill on X if he was interested in grifting on his followers with a coin launch, which Keith Gill is Mr. Cat, Mr. Kitty, Mr. Roaring Kitty. Meow, meow, meow. So the GameStop meme coin surpassed 100 million in market cap. But it dropped down a little bit. And again, this was the chart here. I don't like to buy on the pumps. This is where I buy here. I will buy in these areas, but I would just be cautious. Be cautious. Now over here, this is the annoying part, the dumb part. SEC Chair Clayton says GameStop GME craze bothers me and it's certainly not investing. He questions whether the government should be allowed to intervene right now. Is the government getting ready to have an intervention here? Now let's talk about it. The government is intervening. The public servants are intervening. They are intervening. They're intervening by forcing these companies like Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, wherever the hell you guys are buying these stocks. I don't really trade stocks because I think they're scams. They're halting trading. You don't think they got a call from somebody? You don't think they got a call and they just stopped trading? That's exactly what's happening. I'm actually not in a good mood today, Callie. I'm just being sassy. But who is this guy? Clayton. Mr. Clayton was the a-hole that started the lawsuit against the unjust lawsuit, I believe, against XRP, Ripple. And that's problematic for me. But you know what? And this is the thing. The SEC is so pressed about what crypto is doing that they let people get, they let the hedge funds, they let Wall Street get dumped on. Oh no, my. Oh, ooh, can't have that. You know what? If people want to invest in trash stocks, let them. If people want to invest in lottery tickets, let them. If people want whatever they want to do with their money, just as long as it doesn't harm another human being in those types of ways, which y'all know I'm talking about, I don't care what they do. Y'all want to go buy toys, you want to buy candy, you want to buy stonks, do it. Who cares? Who cares? It's your damn money. Last time I checked, 99% of us get up, we get our workout in, we eat healthy meals, and we go to work and we grind for our families. My audience, I'll say 99% of my audience, because I've got the best audience ever. But like, why? Like, we're grown adults. Like, why do they need to tell us what we can and can't do with our money? That's always my big question. Okay. So anyways, we might see Mr. Gensler coming out and talking about it. We'll kind of have to see what ends up happening. But again, I feel like, and he says this, and Mr. Clayton also says trading these meme stocks is closer to gambling. But who cares? But that's really what investing is about. Yeah, you can use technical analysis. You can use fundamental analysis. But gambling is legal in most places. If you're over 18, you should be able to do what you want to do with your money. It's just so weird to me. It's just completely weird to me. Like, why? If you want to, why not? And some people might argue, well, Wendy, gambling, it's the casino always wins. Well, some people are really good at playing cards. Some people have, if you want to be a card player or a pool player or whatever, when you do those types of things, intuition is important because you know how to back down. Also, there's books and books and books on strategies on how to play pool and how to play cards and how to play dice. There's different strategies you can use for different things. And to me, when I look at gambling, it's 50-50. Wendy, can I spend my money on Whataburger? It's better than In-N-Out. You can do whatever you want, honey. You can do whatever you want, even though In-N-Out is queen. You can do whichever you want. But that's just my whole argument is like, we're not dumb. We're not stupid. Like, you can't stop people from gambling. Like, I don't know where some of you grew up, but like, when I was growing up, I learned to play cards. I learned to play poker at a very early age. And we used to play for pennies. And then when I got older and I was going to here, there, and the other place, people were playing all different types of things for money. Like, that's what it is. All right, so this is Mr. Kramer. He's one of the best entertainers in the world. He said, remember, GameStop is a stock connected to a company that has had flat revenues and gross profits for almost 4 years. It is true that if it could try to get in giant offering here, it could reinvent as something else. But if it was any good, Best Buy would have bought them ages ago. Let's talk about this, Jim. First off, Jim is an entertainer. He's just a more successful entertainer than myself. No, Jim is an entertainer. That's what he is. So he's talking about the market because that's part of his job, just like what I do. Somebody just said GME was halted again. So this is the thing. When we had the panorama really put a hit on GME, on GameStop. Okay? Put a hit on them, really. And now we are seeing Red Lobster file for bankruptcy. Most of the restaurants are closed. I think Chili's just filed for bankruptcy. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But the panorama and the current state of the economy is really hurting people. It is. So guess what? I don't care if GME doesn't have good revenue. If I want to invest in them, I'm going to. That's called entrepreneurism, if you really think about it. So if a brand new company is starting up, and actually, this is a story one of my old clients told me. He started a coffee shop on Sunset Boulevard. So he came and we were talking because before I quit my job to finish school. I would ask any entrepreneur I knew, how did you get the money to start your business? Because I went into a bank, I was asking him saying, hey, I'm thinking about starting a business. How would I get funded? And he said, oh, no, Wendy, you can't do that. He's all, they won't give it to you. He's all, what I did is I went and asked family and friends for money, and they took a gamble on me. And the coffee shop ended up doing really well, and he was able to pay them back. But isn't that the same thing to an extent? Taking money or taking your own money and putting it into something you believe in? To me, what Jim's doing, he is basically telling people that their conviction doesn't matter. Even if they are using this as a peaceful protest, that it doesn't matter. That's what he's telling people. That's the message I'm getting here. You're stupid. You're poor. You shouldn't be allowed to get in this. Well, you know what, Jim? I'm not holding GME or AMC, but you sound like a bag holder to me. Ooh, Six Figs is getting chicken nuggets for lunch. Yum, yum. Bless Robinhood for keeping the casino open at all hours for this massive game of chicken that companies can't complain about, and the SEC doesn't seem to care. So game on AMC and GME. Let's go ahead and respond to this. The SEC is too busy unjustly attacking good actors in crypto to care. Oop, did I say that out loud? I did. The CEOs of GME and AMZ should sell a lot of stock to make it so the companies are buying, so the companies are buys, and that will get the stock even higher if the SEC decides to look into it. It will be too late. He's just a dodo, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. We're going to watch this in a second, but let's go ahead and cover the crypto markets. Everything is in the red. Everything is in the red. Yeah, you know, you guys need to not be promoting, you don't want to talk about building meme coins in my, my chat, and you'll split the rug pull. Yeah, we don't do that here, so whatever. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. What is she doing? Stocks are the biggest Ponzi. That's why I don't trade them. There's no point. So this is Bitcoin. So everybody had a meltdown yesterday because we ran up to 63,000 and then we're currently trading at about 61.5. So everyone had a meltdown yesterday. To me, even if we hit $53,000, it is not a problem. We are in a downtrend. Yes, did we destroy all the gains we had yesterday, which these are gains for ants. What is this? 5%? Who cares? Bitcoin has a larger market cap. It's going to be harder to move. People are freaking out about this. Don't trade it. We're going to probably tap here again at 60,200. But again, I'm not worried unless we break down to like 53,000. And this is why. If you zoom out, you can clearly see this beautiful area of support. Look at it. There you go. Support. As far as Ethereum goes, we're at a very dangerous area over here at about 29,000 or 28,000, 2,800. So we gotta draw another support line at 2,600. But Ethereum looks nasty. Doesn't look good right now. But guess what? This could be a buying opportunity for you. It very well could be. And we do have a very bullish story about PEPE and Avalanche as well. So stick around for that because we are going to get into it. As far as Dogecoin is also in a downtrend. Same pattern. We're seeing a lot of the same patterns with a lot of these coins. There you go. The bottom for Doge may be 11 cents. As far as Solana goes, Solana looks a little bit healthier, but not by much. Really. So that's where we're sitting with the current markets. Also, too, if you want to trade with me, we're partnered with Femex and CoinCatch. CoinCatch has no KYC. And that's probably a great place where you can go ahead and take your buy crypto assets and put them to a decentralized wallet. Not your keys, not your coins, and read the terms of service. Now let's talk about Solana meme coin devs fight on live stream to pump price until one loses a tooth. This is the type of idiocy that we are seeing in crypto. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm very much here for it. Here are some of the notes, the item over here. So 2 creators of a Solana meme coin engaged in a live stream boxing match to promote their token. It was streamed on pump.fun and aimed to generate hype and increase market cap. Fighters aimed to reach 30,000 market cap in hopes of being listed on Radom. One guy lost a tooth and they stopped the fight. Good for them. Is this bum fights? Is this bum fights? That's what it seems like to me. Sounds like bum fights, in my personal opinion. Gamer said, are we truly financially free if they get to decide for us what we can and cannot spend our money on? So this explains why they want a CBDC so bad, doesn't it? It does. Gamer always spitting facts. He's always spitting facts. All right, let's get into the next one because you guys are degenerates. I'm here for it. Breaking news, apparently. Ethereum meme coin PEPE hits a new all-time high. This was earlier today, so let's go ahead and take a look at PEPE. Not your PEPE. I don't want to see that. Yep. 1143. Shout out to everybody who got into PEPE. Bought this dip over here at 519. Big shout out. I'm proud of you. I missed out. That's okay. There'll be another bus. But she's correcting now. Let her correct. Let her dump all over you. Let her drop it down low and dump on you. And that's where you buy. All right. Another story. Bitcoin market activity suggests looming U.S. inflation data may be a non-event. How many, you know what? I love when I say something and nobody listens to me and then mainstream media outlets and say the same thing. Inflation, it really has nothing to do with Bitcoin. It does to an extent, but not to where people think. Okay? If anything, high levels of inflation, high levels of goods and high cost of goods and services are bad for Bitcoin because people can't freaking buy it. The job reports, all that stuff. And yes, Bitcoin is going to stop. They do. I know that they do. And yes, Bitcoin is going to eventually stop. It is going to be more correlated with traditional markets. It's going to take more time, but it is for the most part. But at the same time, like, this is ridiculous. Like, and in my mind, how, if cost of goods and services are high, inflation is high, how can people afford to buy Bitcoin? 1 + 1 = 69. So tomorrow's U.S. inflation report will give clues on Fed's interest rate policy. Bitcoin options pricing suggests traders don't anticipate significant volatility post-report. CPI data for April expected to show 3.4% year-on-year increase in cost of living. That's the thing, though, you guys. It's more than 3.4%. If you're so smart, then why do you live in a tiny little place? Where is your money? You know what the funny thing is? I don't show a lot of things. There's certain things in my personal life I keep private. I don't show where I live. I don't tell y'all what city I'm from. I don't show y'all most of my house. I don't talk about what I'm holding. I don't talk about, like, a lot of things. And one of the reasons why I don't, because I didn't come from money. And I also understand most Americans are struggling right now. And the reason why, like, why would I come on the internet and be like, I just bought this. I just paid $1,000 for a new iPhone. I just bought this. I just bought that. I just bought that. Why would I do that right now? Some people like to do that. That is their whole entire, like, personality. I'm not going to do that. I think it's rude. I think it's insulting to people who are working hard to make ends meet and pay their bills. Like, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to do that. But I will say I'm very proud of myself because most of the stuff you see in this office is from the thrift store. It doesn't bother me. I'm just making a point. But that's the thing is, like, it's like some people need to read the room especially when it comes about, like, the current state of the world. Some people can't even afford food right now. Southern California is where you live? Hell yeah, it is. Oh my God, it's Yellow. Yellow, I miss you. You guys, if you don't know who Yellow is a toxic maxi pad, but he's not really toxic. He just pretends to be. He's actually a very sweet gentleman. Yellow, can you do something nice for me? Will you meme yourself on me, please? And not like that. But Yellow's dope. We love Yellow. Anyways, let's get back into it. So I don't really think that 1 + 1 = 2 over here, okay? Also, in the story about inflation, impacting Bitcoin market activity. They say analysts note implied volatility remain low, indicating limited price swings post CPI. Soft CPI print could increase profitability at a Fed rate. Economists predict inflation pressures to ease over second half of year with potential rate cut in December, spending depending on economic indicators. At this point, I don't think that actually at this point, even before this point, the job report numbers aren't real. Inflation numbers are always modified. Nothing they're really telling us is real at this point. They're not. And it's crazy because that's straight market manipulation. But, you know, they can do it. This is another bullish aspect for Bitcoin. And again, if you are not bullish on Bitcoin, I don't know what to tell you. State of Wisconsin Investment Board discloses buying $99 million worth of BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF. And that's a crazy thing. And this is why I love decentralization. And this is why I absolutely freaking love the blockchain, whether it's Bitcoin or whether it's Ethereum or Solana. It's public. You can see. We don't find out that these big institutions are buying something until a quarter's over. And to me, that's a problem. That's not very transparent. And you best believe these people sit in the boardrooms and they're talking about it. But shout out to them. Get your grift on, baby. And I can't wait to dump on you. RWA platform redebuts tokenized reinsurance fund on Avalanche with 15 million commitment from Nexus Mutual. Let's talk about this because Avalanche, and again, Avalanche is very similar to Solana, but it's not, but it's different. And we talked about that as far as price goes. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the charts for you guys so that you guys can see. This is for my degens. So this is Avalanche. Oh boy, she took a nosedive here. Oh wow. So Avalanche is currently retesting $31.49. I'm going to go ahead and draw another support line here to match with the swing wick low that we saw in January 2024. If we lose support at $31, we'll go lower to 27. But this is actually bullish and this is actually good. The reason why it's bullish and good is if Avalanche keeps doing what it's going to be doing, we've got a really, when we get into the full-blown bull market, we can get some really, really nice gains. Right now, we are only... Hold on right here. Right now, we are only 100%. We're 100% away, 100% pump away from all-time high, $65. And then when we take a look at Solana, Solana is 50% from all-time high. One has more upside than the other. But let's get back into the story about the tokenization of, oh no, that's Matic. Polygon, excuse me. See what's going on here. So RWA platform relaunches first open-ended reinsurance fund on Avalanche. Basically, they want to bring blockchain to the reinsurance industry. So reinsurance, I don't know what the hell this is. It sounds like another Ponzi to me, but it says it is a critical component of financial markets worth $1 trillion per year. It is a reimbursement system that protects issuers from very high claims. It essentially insurance for insurance companies. Tokenizing reinsurance assets can improve settlement efficiency and transparency. You know what a big Ponzi this is? I'm going to buy an insurance policy for my insurance policy. An insurance policy for my insurance policy. What the hell is that? Because I thought stocks were safe and I thought traditional investments were safe. So why do you need a damn insurance policy? But you know what? It's $1 trillion industry. Go off, Avalanche. Go off. Grift on the grift, baby. Keep the grift grifting. There should be wine in here at this point after all the crap we've discussed today. And again, I do have to flex my bottles. So these are not the Stanleys because I'm not going to be paying $50, $40 for Stanley. I got this from Costco. I got a pink one and orange, and there were two for $22. So I will flex. I will flex my deal. And I think there was a $3 off or something. So these are the types of money flexes I like to flex. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Glow. That's right. Shout out to YouTube. We got over 300 people in here. Yeah, y'all need to be grifting appropriately on the likes. Yellow is going to... Yellow. Yellow's going to make me a meme. He's going to make me a meme. Yellow's a sweetheart. I really enjoy Yellow. I hope I get to meet him one day. Or her. I don't know. Just a little yellow cozy little thing. All right. Tokenized funds can chip away at stablecoin market. Polygon executive says, I've got a fat moon bag of Polygon. Pump my bags, baby. Come on, honey. Let's read this, though. And there's BlackRock. So BlackRock interviewed Colin Butler, Polygon Labs head of institutional capital, to discuss stablecoins. And the key points here: financial players are increasingly exploring blockchain for tokenized financial projects. Yes, we knew that already. BlackRock said it, and they want to do all kinds of things with RWAs. They want to tokenize them stocks, baby. Maybe to fix the problem with the halting of trading, or maybe to fix the 24/7, 365 markets, because we do that in crypto, but they can't do it. They hate us because they are not us. Funds like Templeton and BlackRock's tokenized offerings have gained significant assets under management, and these funds offer users the opportunity to earn yield unlike stablecoins. Regulatory approval for institutional investors to transfer shares of on-chain funds indicate new possibility for use cases. Trust, credibility, and future-proofing solutions are essential considerations for financial institutions entering in the tokenized space. BlackRock's entry into tokenized fund space is expected to accelerate adoption by other major players, and the vision is for various financial institutions to distribute tokenized asset, enabling a growth trajectory not seen in traditional format. Exactly. They're using what they're doing here. They are grifting off of crypto. They're grifting off of crypto. They want to take blockchain. They want to take the RWAs. They want to take NFTs. They want to take the tokenization. They want to take what we're doing, but they don't want it decentralized. So when you're reading these stories and you're trying to figure out, okay, is this bullish? Is this bearish? What is it? What is it? Understand. Let them talk, but understand decentralization isn't a part of this. So just understand that. Shout out to Techman. Is Crown Cheap Whiskey Wine Fund? Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, the music man, he likes to drink, he loves Jim Beam. He's funner when he drinks Jim Beam. But yeah, and now I'm leveling up in the world. I buy a $20 bottle of wine from Costco. It used to be a $17 bottle of wine, but you know what? We're doing big things out here. We're doing big things out here. Let's take a look at Matic Polygon. We haven't done that in a while. She's trading at 64 cents. Yikes. Yeah, we're going to head back down to 58 cents. These are old lines over here that I've drawn, but yeah, we're going to head back down. Yeah, you know what? The crypto markets are looking like trash lately, dude. And you know what? I'm telling you guys, if you get buying opportunities that we got like back in October of 2023, you might want to consider taking that out. How is Kitten Hammer doing? Just fine. The team is vibing and building, honey. Just vibing and building. Now I want to give a shout out to I was reading the wrong thing. Personal your product pages with AI driven content. This is YourAI on your.io. And this is something we've invested in because, again, I told you we are dumping money into AI tokens because they are printing right now. That is another big narrative outside of BRC20, outside of Ordinals, outside of Solana meme coins, outside of pump.fun. AI coins will print. And again, this AI protocol integrated into Shopify's 700 million users, and it is built on Bitcoin and Solana. So it has the best of both worlds. Bitcoin and Solana. And it looks like they just announced a Google partnership. YourAI Google Strategic Growth Partnership. And it is a 1-year program to utilize Google's powerful infrastructure for AI and development. They say this is only beginning. The team has been cooking for the upcoming weeks. But YourAI is an AI protocol, optimized e-commerce integrated into Shopify's 700 million users built on Bitcoin and Solana, which is incubated by DAOmaker. This is amazing. The reason why I think it's amazing, everybody uses Shopify. I actually, when I was selling, I didn't, but when I did some intern hours for this little fashion company when I was in business school. I got my bachelor's for my father. College is a scam in my opinion, but do what makes you happy. When we did use Shopify, and this would be super amazing to make it easier. Like, I think AI has its place. In this aspect, it's not going to really take jobs away from people. It's actually going to help it's going to improve the process, especially for entrepreneurs. So I think it's freaking awesome, especially with Shopify. And I love the fact that it's Bitcoin and Solana. Like, how could you not love that? Those are some of the two hotter projects of the cycle. They also have staking. So again, we're talking about staking. I don't care what project it is. I don't care what project it is. When we talk about staking, there's a special way to stake. You take your moon bag, which is your bag that you have free and clear, and then you can go ahead and stake it for passive income. That's a way that I like to stake. And it is a long-term play if you do believe in a project. So my staking win was going to be with Gala, but I was running nodes. So it's the same, but a little bit different. But again, it's like if there's a project you really, really, really believe in, you might want to consider staking your moon bags. And I have a friend who actually did this with Matic Polygon way back in the day, and he's doing super, super well. Now I want to drop some political stuff over here. Tornado Cash developer Alex found guilty, sentenced to 64 months in prison by Dutch court. That's not that bad considering, but it still sucks. So basically, the U.S. government blacklisted Tornado Cash, and they said it was alleged it was used by certain hacking groups. And the trial outcome may impact future trials of other Tornado Cash devs, including Roman Storm and Roman S. And Storm's trial is set for September, and Mr. S hasn't been arrested yet. So basically what they said is that he built this protocol and he did nothing. He built it. What they're saying is this, and this is important, you guys, so please stick around. But they're saying, you're in trouble. We're going to put you in jail for building a decentralized protocol and other people that made poor choices to use it. So you're in trouble for it. Which sucks, because can you imagine being like a soda company and then somebody suing you because they got overweight, because they got addicted to it on their own accord and you didn't have addictive ingredients or whatnot? Or you're somebody who created just anything and you get sued for it because somebody else used a bad, let's say you got a scanner, for example, and you smack somebody over the head with it. And then the person who got smacked over the head sued the scanner company, said, hey, it was a weapon. That's the type of mindset these dodos have, dude. It's just dumb. It's just really, really, really dumb. Also, too, I want to shout out Mr. John Deaton. He is officially on the ballot. If you're somebody who is a single issue voter like myself, you can help John Deaton by donating, liking, reposting, commenting, following him, interacting with him, voting for him if you can. And he's going to be battling Miss Warren. And I'm going to be hosting one of the fundraisers for Consensus in about 2 weeks. I'm excited. So if y'all want to see change, this is how it happens. Vote. I hope y'all are voting with your pocketbooks this cycle. And he is the first Republican to get on to do this. And again, it is not red versus blue. And a lot of John's other issues too they're very like straight down the middle. All he cares about is getting people access to more money and wealth. So anyways, you guys, I got to get going because I've got a call because I've got to do I'm going to be moderating a couple panels over at Consensus. So I got to get on a panel or call for the panel and get that sorted. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. So much. And I will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye, TikTok. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. It really, really, really means a lot. Thank you.